Hello, and welcome to another edition of Zane's videos. Uh, Earlier, like a few minutes ago, I was talking to my friend Bethany, who, by the way, is the one who got me to start this whole thing. Was one night, saw on her Facebook profile that she was doing a video blog, and it got me to thinking that I should do this too. So, it got me started to posting all these videos on Facebook and YouTube. And I'll post a link in the description for her videos on Facebook. They're both very good, very well done. Does the same thing I do, just talks about her ideas and opinions on certain things. And they're certainly a lot better than mine. They're a lot cleaner at cut, a lot better edited, and they're a lot of fun. And I think you'll enjoy them. Anyway, I was talking about where I met her, and we were talking about like our past and everything. And I met her up at Wycliffe. This Wycliffe Theater Park that it's not very far from Grant's Farm, just off Gravois. And it got me thinking, you know what? It got me thinking about what made me actually start to like theater, and how much people don't really appreciate theater, and how difficult it really is to be in a play or a musical. Now, people immediately write off the fact that, oh, being in theater is gay, being musical is stupid. Well, okay, you got people like Patrick Swayze, James Marsden, Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, Patrick Swayze and James Marsden, he sings very well. Patrick Swayze, he dances in a lot of his movies. So I would say they dance, and they're definitely not gay. I mean, Patrick Swayze, God rest his soul, was one of the best actors of his time period. And you get all these great actors that are badasses like freaking Jason Statham, Liam Neeson. They're actors. They were involved in theater. So obviously theater is like a small version of a movie. So basically every awesome guy you see that shoots a gun and stuff, they are actors. They had to do stuff like this at some point. I mean, maybe not comedians, but still. So, and the thing is, it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of passion to be a very solid actor. Like, you can't just like walk up on stage and just go on and stuff. There's so many things you gotta memorize. You gotta memorize lines where you have to be on stage, and you have to capture the audience with how you say a line. You can't just read a line and be like, and just say it off. You actually have to add emotion to it, add feeling to it, and make the audience believe that what is going on stage could actually really happen. That's the whole point of theater and dramas. Musicals, they are hard because there's many cues you gotta follow to start singing. There's different dance steps. There's spots on stage you gotta memorize. There's a lot more to theater in musicals than you could ever imagine. So much practice, so much thought, and musicals have been around a lot longer than like sports and stuff. Musicals have been around and been on for centuries. And the fact is that musicals actually used to be the most accepted movies back in like the 50s and 60s. I mean, Chicago. The last Chicago one. I mean, it was, even though they came out and not too long ago. Chicago won Best Picture. First time a musical won in like over 40 years. But then you go back to like the 40s. You got like Singing in the Rain, which was a musical. Grease, that was a musical. And the thing is, even like Disney movies are musicals, but no one knocks on them because they're animated. But the thing is, all those movies were made around the same time that musicals were being made, and musicals became really, really, really popular. And Broadway cleaned up a very bad area of New York. When that area used to be full of nothing but whorehouses and prostitution and drugs. That all got cleaned out because of musicals. Broadway saved that area of New York. And there's just so much more to things than musicals. You can't just like look at it and immediately think it's gay. Once you try it, you'll love it. I used to think that musicals were the stupidest thing ever. They used to be gay. They used to be dumb. If you were in a musical, you were gay. But then I sat in my old high school at Vianney. I sat in Mr. Buck's theater arts class, and we watched a documentary on Broadway. Just watching that made me wonder, you know what? Maybe I'll enjoy doing drama. Maybe I'll enjoy being in a musical. Next play, tried out, I got casted, and I haven't had that much fun in a long time. It was the most fun. I got to meet a lot of great people. I made a lot of great friends. Made a couple enemies, but them's the breaks, I guess. But it's, I really truly appreciated theater. It was amazing. I recommend anyone who's ever thinking of doing theater, definitely do it. It's definitely worth it. It's so much fun, and you have to try it before you knock it. Theater is a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it, and you have to be into the sort of thing to try it, but if you're curious about trying it, I say definitely go for it. It's definitely worth it. You will really enjoy theater. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you, and bye.